feeling to your gut? What's good? Uncle Bokow's here. I got Mrs. Bokow with me. I know if you've seen the thumbnail and you're watching this live, Mrs. Bokow's not in the thumbnail. That's because that thumbnail was from before. I was actually going to use that at one point. I've done these a few times, but let's see here. Why is this? Okay. All right. Okay, so we got, oh, wait a second. That was, Mrs. Bokow just got a notification on her phone. Wrong video. Let's see if I can pull this up. Sorry, guys. I'm watching the comments from Mrs. Bolkow's phone here. Seeing where's the headspace? You guys see me all right? All right. Well, I know you guys can see this. I can see it in that view right there. Patrick Wolf is in the building. What's up, Patrick? I got a nice little treat going out to Patrick in the morning. So, yeah, if you guys could smash that like button, whether you're watching it live or not, smash it. We, last night we went live at the same time. Jason and Chris, they went live actually a couple minutes after we were, but we went and watched their video after, but they didn't know when they were going to go. Charlie, what's up, brother? Hey, man. Mrs. Bokow's going to talk about black boogers as she eats an unbearable one tonight. So,
can you please keep in mind that I'm a woman?
What?
Don't talk about my boogers. I don't even use that word.
Black hot activated charcoal colored things that come out of her nostrils. Yeah. So what's up, Kevin? So anyways, guys, anybody that didn't watch, you can go back and watch last night. Mrs. Bokow took on the Killer Queen 2. And we had half the people watching our video. Half the people were watching Chris and Jason late for works. They had a killer video, way better than ours. But anyways, they had literally, like, I checked their pages before I went live. There was nothing. And then I guess Beth posted something, said we're live in 5 minutes, and they just went live. It happens, though. But we were supposed to, it wouldn't have happened if Mrs. Bokow didn't take a nap. Sonny the Beast. Scoville is live too? Who? What is going on with this, man? I literally check everybody's channel that I can think of. So he said Scoville are you talking about Scoville unit? Oh, Johnny Scoville. Yeah, Johnny's doing a live. Oh man. All right, well. That's all good.
Waited a little while.
It's all good. It don't matter. It's gonna happen all the time, especially at nighttime. Especially in La Noche. She's got her in La Noche wearing, all black. She's black freaking hot sauce last night. Black snot coming out of her nose today. She had to wear a black outfit, guys.
I don't like talking about my bodily stuff. But yeah, last night when I threw up, it was kind of not a fun thing.
Thank you, Charlie.
It went up into my sinuses. And that felt terrible. And then I blew my nose then to get out. And that was a bad idea because what I should have done is just not done anything. Because in my nostrils
Patrick says hi.
were on fire. Like, I mean, it was freaking Killer Queen and all up in my head.
Move over a little bit. You got to tilt your big old
booty sideways. And then it came out. It's just not, that was worse. I shouldn't have done that. Don't ever do that. If you throw up and it goes the wrong way, don't blow your nose. Just let it stay where it is, or try and do whatever you can do. Try and get it to go back down.
Jason left for work in the building.
Yeah, and then I just was blowing my nose again because I've had a cold, so I have sinus stuff, and I ate some onion and garlic for my cold, so it it was helping stuff move around. So I blew my nose, and then some Killer Queen was still there. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, she had Killer Queen just come out of her nostrils.
Yeah.
What's up, Jason? What's up, Thomas? Everybody watching. Thank you, guys. for jumping on this Sunday en la noche with us.
Sorry for
Multiples thereof tonight stands for multiple bull cows.
I don't like the part of challenges and eating hot stuff where we talk about all this stuff, aftermath stuff, because it's not cute for me to talk about. I don't like talking about this stuff. I'm a girl.
You got a bunch of my friends and they're guys. They love hearing this stuff. Stop it.
But I'm just saying, I'm good. But I'm going to talk about it because it's part of it.
All right. Let me read the disclaimer real quick. I, Uncle Bo, I can't even read it without my reading glasses. That's how bad, but I kind of know it, but I have to this helps me. I, Uncle Bo Cow and
Miss Bo Cow.
I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind. I've read and understood the Pot Sauce Pack product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their manufacturers, suppliers, will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without questions. Let me chuck this over here.
Since people always drop off fast sometimes, I wanted to talk about the new YouTube channel that probably a lot of people saw because they're coming out the gates this month hard. And
You don't remember the name?
It's called, I thought you would remember.
No. Guys, the
one with the pretty blonde chick and the husband that's kind of quiet with the really pretty background because they've got the big candelabra behind them and
stuff. Ryan, she's not talking about you guys because Ryan is not quiet at all. So she's talking.
Yes, you have a beautiful wife too, but I'm talking about new people.
Yeah. So anyways, let's get into this. We just read the disclaimer. So this is the Unbearable one. This is a new League of Fire challenge. Mrs. Boca has not done it yet. It's small, so with the sugar, I don't think it's going to bother her. It's less sugar, I think. It's smaller, I'm pretty sure, than the crunchy. She did the crunchy, no problem. She did get a gut bomb from it. But you guys can see, these are old AGNESS store, sealed.
I was going to say go subscribe, but we don't know the name. But anyways, they're doing a good job. I really like the channel.
Cards. I get cards, too. Oh, my God! You will never guess who I got. I put my cards in a folder today. Who's that? Never Better Club. Good job, Jason.
Yeah, Never Better Club.
Who is that? Comment below if you know that guy.
Why are we so loud? Jason.
I just asked him for his card.
Wife in the background.
Yeah, I got Kim. I just asked for a Kim and Jason card today, and I got both of them on one card.
Speaking of beautiful wives,
this is cool, man. She told me let's do this tonight. I wasn't gonna open these yet.
Watch the video of Jason and Scoville's beautiful wives from last night, and then go watch the Never Better Club with that new chick. I really like the way she talks about it. Is what I like so much.
I'll show you guys my book. I'll put that away for you live on camera.
She's able to talk after she's eaten, and then when she talks about it. She just does a really good job. How Johnny Scoville does a really good job of talking about the taste and everything.
Take it.
She does a really great job. And I don't know, I really like listening and watching.
Don't take it out of the camera view and wait for me. Hold on. I got to get the seal off of mine. And it's hard because some of them, that one, the seal came off easier. Hold on. Don't do anything yet. I was just saying earlier, because Kim has her own card now. And it's amazing.
Yes. And it's a really pretty card.
It's a really pretty card. And we wanted one. And I told Jason, I actually threatened Jason that I would have him kicked out of the gluten-free, free-range, non-GMO, organic imitation cheese slub community if he didn't give me one. So
I'm nervous about
he took heed to my threat. And so, but anyways, yeah, this is the, let's see, we got another card here. Thank you she begged me to do this because we were like, let's do a video, and I didn't feel like
you said these were tiny. This is kind of big. I'm kind of nervous about eating any.
Oh my God, I got another card that I don't have. Look at that for the collection. KTB. KTB Saucy.
I really like watching KTB.
Yeah, we love her. Oh, that's awesome, man. What a score.
I'm nervous about eating something this big that's sweet.
It's Rice
Are you sure it's not going to be too sweet?
Listen,
at least I just flossed.
It is sweet, but it's not going to kill you.
Hopefully that might help a little bit.
All right, new League of Fire challenge. I think it's a 4-minute afterburn. I think it should be 2 because multiples thereof. I think that this comes down in about 2 minutes. She hasn't done it yet, but it's entry level, but it's really, really good. So it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
be it's
Are we
cold.
prepped enough for this?
We are definitely prepped for this. I ate one on an empty stomach, and then me and Grizz ate one just at the mall.
okay.
So, the unbearable one. I'm Uncle Bocast, Mrs. Bocast.
Do I have to eat a certain amount of time?
No, take your time with it.
Good. I
These were
like
in
savoring the
fridge,
flavor.
so they're cold. So it's not going to be as good as when we had them warm. It was really
Oh my
good.
gosh.
Organic
This
brown
is organic,
rice.
right?
Yep,
You
organic
think
brown
chocolate's
rice.
organic?
I don't know, but it's really good chocolate, so it's probably not nothing bad.
Well, I feel comfortable buying from the
Ooh.
old AGNESS store because they try really hard to be organic, so I'm not too nervous.
I'm burning already. Oh yeah, not in panic mode, but this is definitely hotter than, like, way hotter than the
I
chug
have
was.
to say, I was not really excited about cards like everybody else is. I'm kind of like, whatever. But getting KTB and Jason kind of makes me interested because they're two people that I actually like follow a little bit,
Yeah.
Well, I follow KTB a little bit. We follow Jason a lot.
This is, for some reason, I mean, I don't know, man. I haven't done a challenge in like a week, I think. For some reason, this is burning
It's just
me
like getting nice
more than
pictures
the
of your
last
friends.
three. I've done this 3 times. I did it once with a cheese ball challenge. This was my dessert. But I said it was burning me and it ramped the cheese balls back up, but it has some heat. This blows away. It's hotter than a lot of the other entry level challenges. This is hotter than the nougat, and ginger one's not hot at all. This is. Can you detect the heat in it?
Yeah, it's a little hot.
Nothing burns her, but for me,
Well, it's just an entry level challenge, so. But this is what I want to do after doing the Killer Queen last night. I don't want to do another Killer Queen or something.
This is the perfect sweet snack for me. I'm burning too. If I popped another wings in my mouth, I'd be really burning. Like,
yeah, we just wanted to eat. We just wanted something after our dinner to get the onion and garlic taste of our lasagna out of our mouth. And this is perfect for not getting cap cramps and stuff.
Maybe you want to eat it a little bit faster. You'll get a burn off.
I mean, the onion went in our lasagna.
On,
in our
I gotta do
salad.
my afterburn. You gotta get going.
What do I have to eat fast?
I didn't know you were gonna take that long. I got one timer.
I'm savoring the flavor.
Well, I'm kind of like, I still got it in my cheek right now.
This is a little too sweet for me. It's really hurting my teeth. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just.
I take bigger bites and put a piece in your cheek, then chew the rest, and it'll melt. Mine's melting right now in my cheek, and I'm getting burned off
You
it
said
more.
it's 8 flour.
I mean, it's just a little tiny thing. I don't know.
Why can't I just go off the timer on my phone? As long as it's accurate, just people need to see it. As long as I do it correctly, doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a time limit you have to eat that by.
Who said it or not?
I don't remember. You might. I mean, the table hasn't been made yet, so they can.
This is too sweet for me because I never eat sugar. But
I'm just getting a little Rice Krispie out of my teeth, and then I'll start in
it's
4
just
minutes.
one, so hopefully it won't be a big deal.
All right, completed. We're gonna start the 4 minutes, and then we'll just when she's done, we'll start over, or we'll stay on and talk. So you guys will be. It'll be 4 minutes. She'll be 4 minutes.
I don't know. I should have looked at the rules, but
They don't have a league table yet.
I just think it tastes good, so I wanted to enjoy it.
It does.
If I eat the whole thing fast, then it's gone and I don't get to taste it anymore.
No, I just couldn't stand to let it go that slow. It's that good. So right now I have a tongue burn and a lip burn. No throat burn, but the tongue and mouth burn is pretty good. It's about, I'd say, about as hot as a Pocky chip. Maybe a little bit under. Maybe just because it's enjoyable and Pocky chips are terrible. So, but
I don't want to get the chalk out of my finger.
just pop the rest of it in your mouth. Let it melt in your mouth. Just eat the whole thing, but just let it sit there for a minute. I'm telling you, it's so much better. You get more burn off of it too. And the chocolate kind of melts and oh yeah. Entry level. Guys, I was gonna bring this to these two. This is my only 2 I have of these. I was gonna bring these 2 to work.
Too much.
I
Why
was
did anybody do this?
because it's so good.
It's so huge.
Well, if it wasn't cold, it wouldn't be like that. It melts in your mouth if it's not cold. So
There's only one thing that I'll put in my mouth that long.
it's good though, isn't it? What do you think of the taste of that thing? I mean, that's phenomenal. It is not overly sweet. Now, it's a little bit too much sugar, probably.
It is not overly sweet.
Right. But it is not that cheap chocolate that's on the outside of a Snickers bar and all that stuff.
It's not a no. Yeah, the taste is there.
Yeah, you guys, anybody that hasn't got their hands on this, I know Jason's tried it. Jason tried the prototype, I think down in Dallas or maybe in San Diego. I think it was in Dallas. So Jason got to try the prototype.
Thank God they make their challenges taste so good and not too sweet because
AGNESS is
because they're the one that make all the sweet stuff.
Look, there ain't nobody.
And I'm not eating nasty.
There ain't nobody that's got anything like this. Like not just challenges, like their products. Like we got the chocolate cherry bomb.
Are you paying attention to my time? I've been empty for like 30 seconds. I didn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I seen you open your mouth. You know, you got until 7:40.
Oh, was I supposed to open my mouth open like for
Go
everybody?
ahead, open it. 7:47.
Sorry.
You're good. It don't matter. But yeah, so we got the chocolate cherry bomb, and I've had a couple of their products now. She did the crunchy, and I think we had some other stuff.
Oh my gosh, the cherry bomb, that's my favorite. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Harry Potter.
That was too sweet for me, but it was so good. It made me sick though. Like I'm worried about this one. That one made me sick the next day.
She gets sugar in her like that. She does not do well with it and stuff. Me, it takes. It's cheap sugar.
For anybody else, it'd be nothing.
Cheap chocolate.
I just can't. I cannot handle sugar.
Like that. Like if I ate, first of all, I can't even finish it. But if someone put a Milky Way candy bar in front of me right there, one bite, I would be like, oh no. If I ate the whole thing, I would be sick. Like I can eat fruit. Oh, give me a piece of strawberry rhubarb pie, a half a pie, I'll eat it. You know, a homemade apple pie
massive
with organic sugar and organic flour. I make it. My apple pie, I can eat a half in 3 pieces, right? No problem.
I don't make pies because I don't eat
lemon
sugar.
Meringue, key lime, I can smash that kind of stuff.
I eat tons and tons
homemade
and tons
stuff,
of fruit.
But all right, so you got 2 minutes. I'm gonna just set this. That's my 4-minute afterburn in case I have to go take care of the baby or something.
I make a lot of scones because I put a lot because there's.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you.
I put a lot of fruit in it, but
they don't.
There's not something that has to have sugar in it.
I'm gonna put you on a 2-minute 30-second.
I guess I could make a pie with no sugar if I use enough fruit.
Yeah, I mean, I've had like
when you eat enough fruit, it can get really sweet. But the reason I don't make pies is because I usually use dried fruit in my sins because I don't like to cook my fruit because then you cook all the vitamins out.
So guys, the burn on that goes away pretty quick. It does. I was burning for a good 2 minutes and then it went down, and by the time the 4 minutes is up, it burns almost gone. So this challenge, I mean, I can't eat that much sugar, but I'm telling you, somebody that can handle, someone that can eat one of those like chocolate bars, Nemesis or Ed Curry, anything like that, they could smash 10 of these, man. The only thing I think is if they make the burn, what they're saying, you know, what it now is 4 minutes after, if they make it 4 minutes, I don't think that's going to build if they do multiples thereof.
Yeah, it might be too long.
I think 2 minutes, I think challenges, I think that's the way they should be designed is if you're doing it, and matter of fact, my next challenge, I got a candy company that's gonna co-pack it for me once. But anyways, we're looking at like what I'm gonna do is multiples thereof will actually be a bigger challenge, right? And you have 12 minutes to complete 3. So say for instance, I do a bag versus a tube. The tube is 1; it's a single. 5 minutes to eat it, 5-minute afterburn. Multiples thereof is 12 minutes to eat 3 of them, and then you got a 5-minute afterburn. That's just how I'm kind of reimagining how challenges should be, because sometimes when you just got those long intervals in between, it's not building anymore. Like you're literally like you came down, then you're doing another one. You came down, and some people it could just get monotonous. Man, we want to see people burn. Like we want to freaking wreck you, you know. So If we shorten the burn time in between 4 multiples thereof only, not 4 single challenges. Leave the 4 minutes off for sessions and 5-minute afterburns. I'm cool with that. The in between time, multiples thereof, shorten it. It would make people, it'd be crazy.
Will y'all tell me if you think what I did was legal? If that taking my time and saving the flavor is not a big deal?
No, you're fine. There's not, I don't think.
When things taste that good, I don't want to do nothing.
I mean, you ate it quick enough. I
mean,
it's just, you know.
If there wasn't a time limit on the things like the Tuba-Terra and the Death Nuts, I would take my time with them too because they were tasting really good.
Yeah. But, so Charlie says, longer burn gives things time to hit your gut with multiples thereof, though. Ha ha ha. Yes, that's right.
What does he mean?
So you now that stuff's gonna hit your gut, like it's gonna over time. So just like doing the Killer Queens. Now someone said Roger has 20 of them. Where I think he's gonna have a problem with 20 of them is that Charlie, you know this, that after 10, you probably start feeling it in your gut just because of the time and the amount that you've done. So for
me, I would be after.
Roger's a trooper, man. Roger's a trooper, you know.
I mean, took me a while to feel the one, but when it hit, oh my God, it was hard.
I don't see anybody I just don't know how anybody can make it past that. Sir, if you could push yourself, Charlie, you did past that 10. There's some problems coming, you know, like you get to 15 or 16 even, like you're like, oh, I only got 4 more to go, but if your gut is literally locked up where you're shaking and you might not be able to, man. I mean,
speaking of shaking, when I had trouble with the Killer Queen last night, I have had worse cat cramps before, but
yeah,
because I was still getting over a really bad cold. It's one of the sickest I've ever been in my life. And because I had just worked out for the first time in months, and I did a really hard workout, when I got my cat cramps last night, I was shaking and I was cussing the hell out of him because I told him I didn't want to do the video because I was sick, but he'd already made the plans on YouTube that he's just, it's hard to talk him out of things, and it's kind of easy to talk me into things, even though I'm pitch a fit for a second. But anyways, I regret doing it. If you've been sick, or if you've worked out for the first time in a long time, or both, definitely don't do something really hard because I can handle cat cramps all right. I've had worse cat cramps because of crazy stuff that he's fed me, like the Raging Bull Challenge. But my body was not physically able to handle those crap cramps last night like it normally would. Like my whole body started shaking, and I was like, it was like a nightmare. It was weird. Like my body was not up for it. It's evidently being tired and a little bit sick is a big deal with cat cramps. Like, yeah, I think it's kind of like, imagine like you're trying to run a race. Heavy cat cramps are kind of like trying to run a race, even though you're not moving. Trying to run a race when you're sick and very, very tired. It's kind of, it felt like the equivalent. Like it was so miserable. It was crazy. And I was having to. I was kind of sad about the things I was saying to him. I don't remember what I said to him, but whatever I said to him last night when I was pissed off, I was like, right after I was saying it, I was like, I shouldn't have said that.
You guys see Dr. Duck Butter down there? Hey, Jason, late for work, heat my shorts.
Did I interrupt you?
I got whammy on there, you know, Army. I got this is going to be stickered up, guys. So this is my book. Is that
your League of Fire book?
It's brand spanking new. I just started putting it together today.
That's cute.
So yeah, it's kind of in order, but I got a signed Chili Queen. I got Jiff, Arlene, Steven, the Terminator, signed Johnny Scoville, one down there. I don't have a lot, but I've
Did you see how Stu does his book?
Mr. Brad Warden Show and Etta and Bob Gilbert. The Scoville unit. You guys see I got him. Yeah, I got Katie. I got Katie in there. And
I didn't know we had the Scoville unit and Katie. Well, I didn't know we had any of those, but
I'm glad to have the Scoville unit and Katie yet, so I got Bat Pants and a whole bunch of folks here. Yeah, and now I got KTB and Jason, and they're gonna go right.
I didn't think I was gonna get into this stuff, but now I'm like,
right in these two spots.
I want everybody to know at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them right here. They're kind of in order. Well, these are semi in order. Isn't that cool that I got Jason and
Charlie,
KTB in the
if
same
you're still here, I think Eliza's gonna be most excited when we get your card, because when I was doing that picture of all y'all, she was acting like your fan, Charlie.
These are the only doubles I got. I will be trading them. I do got a UK Chili Queen, and I got a is that Bob? No. What? How did that get mixed up? Oh, it's Bob Gilbert. Yeah. And then Etta. I got Etta. So I do have 3 doubles, which is good because I do want to have some stuff that I can trade to people, so hopefully more doubles come in and whatnot. So, and the Uncle Bull Cow cards I think they're printed up. So, yeah, I'll figure out how to distribute a few of those. But we're gonna we want people to hunt for them.
I like your card.
I'm glad, Jason. Thank you I told Jason I wanted one of his cards, and and he, I told him I wanted one of Kim. That I'm holding you to that though. Still,
I love.
Don't make me kick you out of the Imitation Cheese Likes community, brother. But anyways, I still want the Kim card from you guys. So we're gonna hold each other.
I love the burn from this.
I'll trade you Uncle Bull.
What is it? Unbearable. What do we do?
Unbearable one.
That's what we did. Unbearable one.
Yeah.
I like the chat. I like the burn from this. If y'all are like if y'all are like a hardcore chili head and you do something like a Killer Queen like I did last night, and when you want to do something more simple the next day, I think these level 1 challenges are good for everybody to do when they're trying to take a break from the crazy stuff when they've had to deal with aftermath and stuff too much the day before.
Patrick, you got to make a League of Fire. Jason, tell Patrick to make a League of Fire account. Guys, if you don't know Patrick, he's watching right now, man. He has been an awesome supporter of all of us. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, he's been very good. And Patrick is a chili beast, dude. Like he's the sleeper cell of the chili community. He's gonna come out one of these days and stuff. So, but we've got a couple of people. We got a couple people recently there's a couple people recently that just have jumped on board, man. And a lot of people don't. And Charlie, if you want to talk about it ever, Charlie talked about, this on Katie's on Beyond Saddle Eats. If you guys haven't watched that video from yesterday, him and Katie did a Killer Queen too. But he said he was kind of, I think, camera shy or didn't really know, whatever in the beginning.
That's interesting.
A lot of people are. So.
That's interesting because last night when I was watching your video with Katie, I was thinking, oh, he seems so comfortable on the camera.
Sip Chomper. And what's up, Sip Chomper?
I was thinking,
I watch your videos.
It's so nice to watch the people from the UK sometimes, as opposed to us Americans who we never stop talking. There's no time of silence when any of us are on, and then when you guys from the UK are on, there's it's more calm.
We are bad.
Yeah, I think me and Uncle Bull Cow might be the worst ones by far. So that's why I noticed.
We talk, and I've ruined Roger's video of him doing the fudge, man.
Yeah, sorry, Roger, if you ever see this.
I talked through the whole thing because, listen, Roger used to being on, and he did a dual live. We're used to being on Instagram, and on Instagram, when we do Tincture Tuesday, and there's like 4 of us, everybody, when they're quiet, if I don't talk and get the crowd going, they'll leave. I've watched it for 6 months. People literally log off. So I got used to taking those dead silent moments. Plus on Instagram with so many people, it's hard to hear, if somebody's burning, you don't hear it. So I'm on there with Roger. I'm like, it's all quiet. And I'm like, damn, bro. And I'm talking. And, after I went back and watched it, I was like, yeah, I talk too much, but he don't care, man. He's not mad about it. But still, I was like, damn, that show, the Hot Dang Show, is different than us doing this kind of stuff. People like to watch him suffer, and he can zoom in on himself, and he's like, this here stuff is not really like that as much. And I've ruined Mrs. Bullcow's videos too before, where she's been burning hard, and it's and I'm like, you all right, or something.
No, the one video that I did not enjoy
Charlie's
him talking.
right. Charlie's
He
right.
made me cry.
You guys ever watch what I did to her on her
Tell
birthday?
me to eat more and yelling, and it already cried when I was already crying before I did the video.
No, that wasn't the birthday burn.
No,
The birthday burn was insane.
Was the Raging Bull challenge.
We told her we were gonna give her birthday presents to open.
But yeah, guess what?
Burning.
When everybody else did the Raging Bull challenge, they got a preface. Somebody told them beforehand, oh, this is freaking crazy hot. You might not want to do this. This is evil. There's this many Scoville units in it or whatever. There's this much powder. There's this much this. Don't do it, and only do it if you're this, and then almost everyone was denied and not allowed to do it. But guess what? When I did it, he was just like, "Here you go,
the whole
eat this
thing."
He didn't tell me what I was eating. He didn't give me any warning. That's why if you watch that video, I'm like, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, Charlie, you're gonna see a girl come unhinged. Yeah, listen, my daughter said, You ruined Mommy's birthday. She's too wrecked to open presents. Oh yeah, man. It was a rough time. Dude, she went in the bathroom, threw up. She turned green after. She was on the couch. I was pretty sure I was going to jail for manslaughter.
He might have on purpose gave me no warning because I was his guinea pig and he wanted to see like,
wonder what
happened to this. Maybe if I tell her, she won't eat it. So I just got to give it to her.
That was brutal.
Oh my gosh. That was the worst crap cramp that I ever had by far. And I actually, sometimes people probably would have called the hospital. I don't go to the hospital. I don't go to the doctor because I just don't do that. But other people have probably been like, I feel half dead. I should call an ambulance. Literally, I turned a weird color and then fell asleep. After being in the bathroom, like, help me, God, please. And then and because I don't purge on purpose, which I will think about possibly doing in the future, especially if I do crazier things like that. But so after 45 minutes, I'm screaming, crying, and insane. Like,
you're right, Charlie.
That's the first time I ever had, what do you call it, endorphin rush? I don't get endorphin rushes ever. It seems like some people get them often, and then some people almost never get them. And some people I know eat really hot stuff, and they've never had them, like Espacante Tomas. But anyway, when me and Jason and Espacante are wondering if it might have a little bit to do with the fact that me and Thomas have had severe concussions. I think it has to do with many, many things, but that could be one of the elements for me and Thomas. But anyways, I did get them with the Raging Bull, and I got them crazy to where I was like in the crazy, most pain I've ever been in probably. But I was also like, la, 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 like do, like out of it, you know.
Who wants it?
But then after 45 minutes, I'm so bad that I'm like, oh God, help me. And then immediately after I prayed that, I did throw up. And then after that, I went to the couch, and I remember Uncle Bull Cow being like, you're okay? And I'm just like looking off into space, and I fall asleep.
She had the endorphins kicked her butt right
now. And I looked like crap. And if you used to go back and watch the Pineappler's video when he did the Raging Bull Cow challenge, his hands were like this. And he was like, oh no, I don't know if I'm okay. And he was very worried about himself too. He said, he turned the video off and was like, y'all know if I come back on that I'm alive. So we had a hard time of it. We had the worst time because after me and Pineappler did it, which we were the guinea pigs, we were the testers. Then when he sent it out to everybody else, he was like, make sure you do 2-minute intervals or something and cut it into pieces. They didn't do it all at once. So they didn't have that problem. And we'll be more careful in the future. But yeah, that was time.
Jason got the Naga Claw. Yeah. Jason got locked up. Listen, you got the Naga Claw. What you guys did I get?
For some reason, I did not.
I got an endorphin dump. I think once. What was it? You said it. You said you got an endorphin dump just now. I literally felt this weird different feeling.
Right now. No, I do get endorphin rush, but it's only with the most crazy challenges. Tomas has never had one, and he's done some pretty crazy stuff.
I think once. I had one once, but I don't remember.
And then a lot of people seem to get them very often.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I did one, and someone said you got an endorphin rush, and I said, you know what? Maybe I did. I felt, what was it when I did that? When I did something. Isn't the last 3 months?
We probably sound like we have endorphin rush right now.
That I felt really
but me
good
and
for a minute.
Uncle Bull Cow are always like this.
Yeah, we're
always
just high all the time.
We're always
on life.
We're just hyper people, I guess. Not hyper, but we're just loud. I don't know why I'm loud. I'm from the South, and most people aren't this loud. He's a Yankee, and he's the loudest. He's probably one of the louder Yankees, and I'm just the loudest Southerner I've ever met. So.
There you go. Well, so anyways, comment below if you would like to try Raging Bull Part 2. Mrs. Bull Cows. The first Raging Bull was a collaboration between myself and Sergeant Dunn from Sergeant Dunn's Beef Jerky. How this all came about with this crazy challenge was me and him did a collaboration jerky where I sent him a spice mixture. It was fermented, then dehydrated pepper mash, black garlic, and the stupidest
that reminds me of some stuff I was saying.
The hottest powders that I had my hands on. I sent him this mixture, and he made a jerky with it. The Uncle Bull Cow jerky. It was I think the best jerky I've ever had. It was hot. It was zingy. It was so flavorful. It was a builder. It would like.
But he was trying to make sure to maintain the integrity of the flavor, so he didn't make it crazy, monstrously.
No, it was
challenge
hot as hell.
But then people complained. This is Uncle Bull Cow.
They thought it was
hotter.
a challenge. Like they're buying a bag of it. Scoville Unit ate the whole bag. Now most people couldn't eat a whole bag. Scoville Unit's a beast.
Yeah, it wasn't a challenge.
It was hot. It was hot. Where 3 pieces got me where I needed to be. And I gave it to other chili heads that people tried it. You know, they ate half a bag and got wrecked. It was hot enough. But these bastards, they want to say, oh, I thought it would be. I'm talking to you, Kenny Fisher. No, look, I'm just kidding. But this is what they did. They said, oh, coming from Uncle Bull Cow, I thought it would be hotter. I'm like, guys, it's not a freaking challenge. You want a challenge?
And so then when the Raging Bull came out, and then in the video when I'm eating the Raging Bull, I'm yelling at Uncle Bull Cow, and I'm yelling at everybody. I'm saying, it's y'all's fault because you said it wasn't hot.
So I made that, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I made it. I took distillate, right? Because regular tincture will not work. So distillate. So in other words, it's capsaicin extract tincture that hasn't been evaporated yet. Basically, I take distillate. Give me a second. Let me tell them about this. To activate the crystals, you got to use either heat or alcohol to activate them. Otherwise, they ain't shit. They'll just hurt your stomach. They won't burn your mouth. Activate the crystals with that. Then I put the hottest tinctures that I had, that known to man at that time, in that thing, and then I put the powder. So I had activated crystals, the hottest 3 tinctures that were out at that time. There's only been 2 that are that hotter that have came out since then, and that's Jason, Late for Works, Mountain Dew Max, and my Face Off. The other ones, whatever. There's a lot of hot ones, but at the time that was Doomsday, Hellhammer, and Omega. Then I put the powder in. NK Hellhammer, pepper powder, chocolate bootleg. I mean, it was nuts. This is what I did. So I took that and I made a paste. 16 million crazy. I mean, this is a paste. This is like, there's no liquid. And then I took the jerky and I wiped the paste in between 2 pieces that were perfectly the same size. Squeezed it together. Then I dropped the tincture on the outside of both of the sandwich, and then put pepper powder all over it and squished it into it. Then you had 3 of them. The problem was that her and Tony had ate it all in one. She put it down in like 2 minutes, where it was too much to put in your system that fast. It's too much to put in your system in 5 minutes. But so, anyways,
I mean, if I was a comedy that purged, it would have been not a big deal. But since I don't, and it stayed in me for 45 minutes,
you're right, Nick. Yeah. So,
but I didn't have to chew it though as long as the people eating jerky.
So she had some beef. She had some mango. Of course, that was the processed mango fruit jerky, like it was like the strips. We're actually going to re-put that back out. So Mrs. Bull Cow and Uncle Bull Cow, that's the collaboration, is me and her this time. But we are going to put out Mrs. Bullcow. No one's ever got to try it but her. So we are going to release.
And it actually did taste good.
Yeah, we're going to release. It's going to be a mango jerky, but we are going to actually use, dried mango.
Is it going to be that level? Or are you going to tone it down?
I don't know, man. We're going to have to see, because I know if I just do powder on it, it's not going to. It's going to be good.
People like Charlie and Scoble Unit can handle it.
Yeah. But we are going to put out the Raging Bull again. People have been asking for another Raging Bull. We're not going to do it on beef again this time, especially with time sensitivity. A lot of times the soft beef like that, we don't know the shelf life. We don't want to mess with that. We can't get a co-packer, anybody to help out or let us use your kitchen to make anything like that. So we don't want to mess with the meat. Of course, if Sergeant Dunn, if there's ever something that he wants to do again, that's fine.
Do you think we can find a thicker fruit though that could be eaten a little, that would have to be chewed a little more?
Charlie's a vegan too, so that would work good.
Yeah, that's why I ate.
That's why she did that. She did the the fruits definitely. Oh, Patrick, you had that jerky. Yeah, Patrick had some. He had a whole challenge. Yeah. The mango is the thing about the mango's chewy. So if we did pineapple, it's a little bit softer. The pineapple would be easier to eat. But if we really want people to chew,
maybe we use the more natural mango that's just dry mango instead of the jerky, because the jerky is actually softer than the dried mango.
No, we're going to use actual dried mango, and then we're going to rehydrate the mango with the distillate.
And then that's a traditional food too, because that's what in Thailand or in Cambodia and stuff they eat them.
It's going to be like
chili mango.
Charlie, it's going to be like some fish and chips, eh?
That's one of the things that...
I'm going to make that mango like fish and chips. I'm going to literally put a little powder on it, and then I'm going to put the distillate crystal mixture, the liquid, and then we're going to batter it in pepper powder, and then put it in the dehydrator.
That's one of the things I grew up on is the chili mango, because I had two friends from Cambodia that would always feed me all the time their green mango with chili powder.
That's what she had. She had the mango jerky. That's
and then
what
my
she
Mexican
had.
friends would give me the
people wanted another
chili suckers and stuff.
They want another Raging Bull, and we don't want to put another meat one out, so we do Mrs. Bullcow's. It'll be the same thing she ate on camera, but of course, if we do it, it's only going to be for people that can really handle heat. We got something lighter coming out for the people that I might actually do one of my first. I might actually do my own challenge for once. Imagine that. I ain't never done one of my own challenges except the Chex Mix, but I didn't do it on camera. It took me 2 hours.
Way too hot for him
to eat.
He hasn't had any like lower level challenges.
No, but I'm making stuff.
But he's done doing more now. Like he did those 20 dual chips. And so I think he can handle a lot more than I think he's mentally prepared to handle a lot more now.
Yeah. And I like don't get me wrong. I'll be honest, I'm guilty of using crystals, not all the time, but sometimes and I'll be honest, I like crystals because I like to add them because they don't because you don't taste them. So you can have a lot more of the flavor. If I made that fudge with just powder,
why he doesn't use only crystals, because
but I don't like what they do to anybody's stomach, including my own, man. I don't like that at all. Like it's bad. It's really bad. So, we're going to do, like I said, we're going to put out it's going to be like the pecans, but this time they're going to be without tincture. It's just powder.
Well, if you
do a mixed nut,
if you use a whole bunch of yellow pod powder and the super hot powders, and the crystals, then you could use less crystals if you just put a whole bunch of the yellow pop powder, maybe, because the yellow pop powder is not super hot, but if you put enough on it, it'll add to the heat a lot, and it won't have any bitterness. But at least when the peppers are dried, a lot of the bitterness is taken away. But yeah, Uncle Bullcow is all about flavor, so that's why he's really important for him to taste as good as possible, to not have like a challenge flavor that at all. Because he's a chef, so for him, taste is like first and foremost. He wants people to enjoy his food. Like, it's a big deal to him. Like when he even feeds our tiny baby, he wants to make sure she has like the best food experience. It's just his chef mindedness.
Chocolate covered pepper pods. You know what? Chris Miller is actually, he's got some stuff. I sent him some chocolate because he wanted to do a mad scientist experiment. So a while back, I sent him some chocolate in a big old jar of tincture. So Miller time, I don't know. I think he might still do it. He's just been very busy lately, but he actually is. I think he's going to do a where he's going to soak like the dried pods in the tincture, and then put them in the chocolate and then
I remember
powder.
him talking about.
Yeah, so he's got something planned for that. So that's a good idea. But yeah, I think he's the one that's going to do that. I will not do that. I think it's just too much. It's too much work for me to do it, and I like I said, I don't have the stuff anymore. I'm getting away from the tincture in the challenges a little bit now. I used tinking a lot of them last year, but I use them in the Chex Mix and everything except the chocolates. Those are just straight powder. But Jason, late for work, he is a master with the chocolates. He has a scorcher torture. Well, yeah, tincture. He's a tink man. But I'm saying, as far as challenges go, he knows how to get the chocolate to where it's edible and it's still really, really hot with powder. When I did the chocolate jalapenos, they were fine, but I put so much powder in the chocolate it turned to like peanut butter. So I had to wipe, the in the molds. It wouldn't pour. So that was a learning experience for me, but it was fun and it was a good challenge. We had 4 levels. And quite a few people. I
wonder if the pretzel shop would be interested in.
Shout out to Helvira. Anybody remember Helvira doing that challenge on my Instagram Live?
Yeah, why'd she drop off the radar?
I don't know, man, but she is a beast. If you guys have never seen Helvira, she's a tattoo artist, really good. She's into tattoos stuff, really good at her what she does. She is a chili beast. Like, she literally rocked that island pepper gauntlet. And then she got on there with me and did that freaking chocolate challenge, and I was surprised. I was surprised. I was like, damn, she's got a hell of a pain tolerance.
She did way better than I did on that pepper gauntlet. And the reason it's impressive is because it was at the very beginning of pod season. There was no pod season. It was like, yeah. There was no pod season. There's no way she could have been preparing for it and eating pods and building her time. It had to have been just like out of nowhere. She had to just done it out of nowhere. And then she did. It didn't seem to really phase her. Like, and it was hard for me, since I hate eating pot so much, and it was really hot. And that guy from Island Peppers, if y'all want to order from him, he told me my peppers are hotter than everybody else's. No matter what it is, if it's a habanero, a jalapeno, a super hot, it's hotter than everybody else's because of something about his growing zone or something. And I didn't believe him. I thought he was full of it.
All right, hold on. Patrick's asking a question live. They were hotter. All right, Patrick wants to know. Yeah, oh yeah, man. Thomas rocked that. He did the chocolates and the chips together like it was nothing, dude. Miller got rocked. I give Miller props for pushing himself through it. Patrick said, what is currently the most difficult League of Fire challenge rated for or score wise? So the Chugs, of course, the Killer Queen 2 takes the cake. It's 10 points. Other challenges, I mean, some people say the Crunchy. Other people say, Charlie, what do you think the hardest one is? The Death Nuts, the Tuba Terror 2.0. As far as savory, Tuba Terror 2.0. From what I've seen, Charlie did, I think, 4 of them or 5. I don't know, something crazy. But Killer Queen for points, but everyone says, Nemesis Bar, Roger's Bar. I have not seen anyone do it, and it's been out forever. And I'm sorry, Roger, that we haven't watched. We just have never ran across some videos.
But isn't that like one of the hottest things?
Scoville Unit's going to do it in the next couple weeks. I know Scoville Unit. So yes, Nick. So Charlie did 4. Yes, the one with no crystals is harder than the one with crystals. Trust me, Mrs. Bokal smashed that Tuba Terror like it was nothing. I have munched on Tuba Terrors a couple times, and it's so weird because I got rocked up. Johnny gave me like 6 or 7 peanuts one day. I ate them. I was fine. I got a little afterburn. Afterwards, I was pacing a little bit, and then I ate one later, and it rocked me. I ate one at a time before that. Like, I would munch on them. But everyone has said crystals or no crystals. that freaking 2 with just powder is hotter. And it's because the corn nugs are very hard to chew, and they're hard to chew, and they're dry. You're chewing something that's completely drying out your mouth, and just little granules of dried corn are scratching your cheeks and tongues and everything. Roger tapped out, I think, after 2. The Tubiterias are the same heat. What, you think 1 and 2 are the same? No. I don't know. I think dude, if you got crystals versus powder, it seemed like the crystals would, but the thing is that it's less chewing. Oh, Charlie said the tube 2 tastes bad though. Yeah, and that's unfortunate. I know a lot of people. The 3 hardest: Nemesis, Tubitere 2, and KQ2. You are correct. I think you are right on that, Jason. So as far as the sweets go, Nemesis. As far as spicy snacks, Tubitere 2 and Killer Queen 2 are the 3 hardest. Yeah, you're right.
What did I do? Tubitere 1?
You did the 1, yeah. You did the 1. You don't want to do 2. You don't eat corn.
Oh, corn, yeah.
Yeah, and your teeth would not. You would not like that. I
don't eat GMO corn, and I don't eat hard corn.
Yeah, she's not going to do the Tubitere 2 at all, but she rocked the Tubitere 1 like it was nothing. Arch Dog, what's up, brother? So yeah, that's how it's going down. Eat sweet potatoes. Oh, she did last night. You've seen that, Thomas. She did sweet potatoes and then oatmeal, but man, that Killer Queen is something about it that,
But I'm happy I got 10 points. I didn't know it was worth 10 points.
Yeah, she got herself 10 points.
I'll do it again when I'm not sick and tired.
No, you will not. I don't want to ever hear you talk to me like that again.
I wouldn't talk to her like that if you hadn't forced me to do it when I was sick and tired.
I was laughing a little bit at her. I mean, I wasn't laughing at her because I knew what it felt like.
I know I can handle those calf cramps better when I'm not sick and tired. And like I said, I'm going to be thinking about whether or not I should start purging with really crazy stuff. I didn't know I knew the Killer Queen was bad, but I didn't know it was like just 1 would be so bad that I needed to think about purging. Because I do really hot stuff, so I didn't know what I thought I could handle the 1, but
I captured a baby bull cow. She was coming to spy on me.
Were you crawling here to find me? Are you tired, baby?
See that? She's snuggling into me. She wants kisses.
All she wants is kisses all day long, every day.
She's cooing.
She loves us to kiss her head and face and hands. And she just wants kisses constantly. She's the sweetest cuddler ever.
She is the best. So this is Anastasia, guys. You guys don't see her in many of the videos because she's quiet. She's
quiet little girl.
She's not like Eliza will come running in here once in a while and be photobomb us. You want to hold her?
She wants me. She makes these teeny tiny sounds.
You got her?
Oh my goodness.
You got her? Okay.
I mean, if she gets really upset, she could make a bit larger sound, but she's just such a quiet little girl. Unlike me and her daddy and her
that's
big sister.
The baby bull cow.
Oh my goodness.
She's looking for kisses. Look.
Mm.
Yeah, Anastasia. She is the sweetest thing.
Did you miss me? I missed you.
She's our little forever baby.
I was just thinking about you. I was thinking we've been in here a long time and I wanted to see you.
She was watching one of her favorite shows, so she passes mommy and daddy up for certain cartoons, but she'd rather have us hold her and watch them. But Anastasia, you want to say bye? You want to say bye to everybody? Oh, she put her hand out. See, that's the best wave you guys will get. That's what Daddy gets at. Oh no, no.
We're saying
all right, she thinks that it's bedtime. No, it's not.
It's not.
Look at her, guys. Look at her freak out. So she this is at nighttime. She says good night to me.
It's not time to go. You can
Jessie,
play.
she waves to me like just one little wave like that, and she freaks out. No, it's okay, honey.
It's the only time she freaks out.
I know. I didn't think about it. I was like, look, she's waving, but she at least waved to you guys. That's So I'm sorry. Daddy didn't mean it.
You,
I know.
You don't have to go quite yet.
It's not bedtime yet. It probably is, but no, it's not. You got another hour.
She had a very long nap, so.
Yeah, she's well rested, well fed. She's ready to rock, but she just wanted some love, and I got her all mad. So
I'm sorry, me and Daddy said that.
All right, we'll go. Peace out, you guys. We love you. Thank you for watching. Dak Cone in the building. I'm about to log off the Cone, but you know what? I'm going to go mark this public in the studio so that it can play, and you can go back and watch our shenanigans. The Unbearable one with Mrs. Bullcow. What do you think of the taste, honey, real quick? You like it?
Delicioso.